It's only now that I think I should write this. I just want the Reverend Wilbert, order to save us. It just began to be on Sodor trapped with these people. Ones who don't care even see our engine as rolling stock, or any sentient vehicles as living things they have rights. As I'm writing this, I don't know how this happened, but I am currently in the workman's up with Barry, Darrell, Benny, and Greg James is in the keeping watch for those people. They are the Foundation. We turned James around for the return journey. No one in the station, including us, had seen or even noticed a face of his locomotive crawling. Someone yelled for us to stand clear. We could see men with guns. People panicked. We fled the station. Harry and I didn't hesitate to start James, who was only raced past. A helicopter was now followed. We could hear the orders to terminate number plate what was going on. We raced in front of it board and then felt sick as we heard the sound of him draining. We couldn't go back and save him, so we raced on. If there was ever an emergency, the Africans were gathering our region. Just then, we moved off the main line and went into Kansas forest. It was about time we stopped. I grabbed my facial cloth and wiped my head. Barry looked at the gorges, and then we saw that James's tender was empty. He was also low on water. We slowly crept forward to look for any assistance. There was a water tower nearby. After the long sprint and how fast we'd gone, James fell asleep as we filled him with water. I told Barry to stay with James and I would go see if someone was in the single box. Darrell was in the single box. He asked me for the reason we ran in so fast. I told him, and he frowned and told me that he had heard the Sodor warning sign. He was alerted that a group of men were surrounding his land, and so far they took 4 Injans along with Sodor rolling stock. Apparently the phone line went down, so he could no longer contact anyone. I invited him to join us. He hesitated as he would be breaking railway practices, but I eventually talked him into it. A helicopter flew overhead. Luckily we weren't spotted. We needed to move, but there was no call left. James couldn't run on only water. I turned on the brake, but James kept moving. It was risky, but after stopping to rest a few times, we made it to the call to pot. A few trucks were derailed in the turntable well. It didn't seem so troublesome now. Darrell, Barry and I left James and went to look for anyone, and we heard a voice. If you're looking for the armed men, they already stopped by and took some of our brothers with them. There was a sound of a steaming jar, and it got louder and louder, and then the engine was Percy. He seemed surprised to see James, but quickly smiled. Greg and Sam were in his camp and jumped down to greet us. Percy told James that he had ran into his head during the raid.